everyone give a warm welcome to Ejin.
I'm not sure if anybody knows about South Africa, but South Africa is a beautiful little city or country in the south of Africa. And I'm born in a place called Durban. Now, if anybody knows about Durban, Durban's a city right on the coast. And we have beautiful surfing in Durban. So one of the times where I was just chilling out and chilling out with my boys, we were sitting and we were watching this surfer ride a wave. And he kept on riding this wave and he kept on getting wiped out over and over again. So while this guy was getting wiped out over and over again, so I went up to him and I said to him, hey, listen, why do you keep riding the wave and you keep getting wiped out? And he told me that, or his response was amazing. He told me that a surfer's life is one that is more advanced and understands what is life more than anybody else. So I asked him to explain. And his simple explanation was that a surfer rides a wave thinking that this could be the best wave that he could ride and knowing that it's gonna crash because it's gonna fall, right? And every time that a wave wipes him out, another wave can hit him over the top while he's hit at the bottom. And that was like crazy. And he said to me, the only difference is that when he gets wiped out, he knows he's still going to get back on his board because there's many other waves coming past. So there's always another wave. And if you follow that type of a mindset, meaning that you understand that you need to prepare, you need to be ready for life, for anything that you do in your life, that if you go through difficult times and a wave wipes you out, and this wave that you're riding is gonna collapse one time or the other. You need to understand that this is part of the journey, part of the experience, that life is gonna hit you down over and over again, and you need to get back up and jump on the next wave that's coming. And if you can do that, my friends, you will win the game. And that's an amazing, amazing achievement for every one of you guys. In life, this is the most difficult thing that I've seen. I work a lot with startups, businesses around the world that progress. And looking at them, the only thing that defines success is them having the right mindset. So when you talk about positivity, when you talk about a mindset that says that I'm going to fail and this is going to be part of the journey, but I need to know that it's going to happen and I need to keep going to actually achieve the goal. And that's the differentiating factor from successful startups and businesses around the world. That's the defining factor. So every time you guys I'm sure there's loads of startups in the room. With a show of hands, please can you tell me how many of you guys are into crypto? Raise of hands. All of you, I hope others are in the wrong place, right? Amazing. And age group wise, can you just give me a range of age? Let's say from 19 to 25. Show of hands, please. All you young guys out there, man, make me look old. And from 25 to 35. Wow, great. And from 35 to 45? Beautiful. 45 to 65? Way. Amazing, amazing. I always do this every time I speak for one simple reason, because I try to analyze the adoption of crypto and blockchain technology, because this is the factor of the world and how many people are adopting cryptocurrency, blockchain technology and Web3. This is going to be the next big thing. It is the evolution of finance, business and the world that we believe this is right now. So when I take this into account, every time I go out and I speak in public, I notice there's an increase in age gaps between people that are interested in Web3, cryptocurrencies, metaverse, and obviously finance as we know it in blockchain. So this is a massive, massive achievement, obviously for mass adoption. We are at Trade for Labs in the forefront of mass adoption, hence why we do what we do. The other one point I would like to speak to you guys today about is something very simple. I was reading about a startup in San Francisco that have asked their staff to start their day or work for 1 full month absolutely naked, without any clothes. And the reason why they did that was because they wanted their staff and their co-workers to see each other in a good light. So I'm sure they see each other definitely in a good light, right? And build confidence for each other. But the other part was to get attention. We are living in an attention economy. And for them, they succeeded because every news reporter around the world tried to interview them. Every radio station tried to interview them on a new way of actually doing business and entrepreneurship. It was an attention factor for them. And obviously, I hope you guys reach those types of leap and bounds, but please be careful because we never know where this is all going, right? But in the same breath, this is why we need to live in an attention economy where all of you guys need to understand, as a startup, you need to have the right mentality, you need to be positive. As a business owner, you need to be able to adapt into this new sector and way of doing business. And obviously, you need to get attention. And please, every one of you guys, to become like that surfer and obviously ride your next wave. Thank you, guys. Question. Whoa, here we go.
Sorry, I have the first question. I can ask. What exactly does Trade Pro Labs do?
Beautiful. So Trade Pro Labs was founded very early on by myself. We've seen loads of people in the financial sector struggle with finances. I'm sure real estate investors have lost a lot of money because of volatility, etc., not knowing and having the knowledge what to do. So we first started our Trade Pro Labs as an education to give information and content to people around the world, just for them to understand what this is all about, because a lot of people don't know what it is and what it's all about. So we started off that way, and we then evolved into helping businesses and startups to actually scale and grow with hyperbolic growth. And for them to actually do that, they need to be connected. So it's not only money that startups need. It's also they need connections and people in the industry to actually scale them up very quickly. So it's more smart money, strategic partnerships, and that level of understanding. And that's what we do at Trade Pro Labs. We try to bridge the gap between what a startup actually needs and how to provide that to them very quickly so they can actually achieve that. Amazing question. Thank you. Anybody else have some questions? Oh, beautiful. That's the main guy.
If there is a person that has an idea and wants to develop that idea and grow his idea and potentially in a company in the crypto space, what's the most important advice that you give to them, like to start?
The most important advice is to become like the surfer, to understand that you're going to be hit 10 times harder than everybody else. To be an entrepreneur is not so glamorous like what everybody else thinks it is. I promise you, it's hard work, dedication. It takes hours and hours and hours of work. Don't think you're going to be having fun chilling out here if you have a startup. You need to be at home developing and focusing on your project 24/7. There's no weekends, there's nothing like that. You need to be able to focus on your project so much and have so much commitment towards achieving those goals just to give it a light, not even to succeed. That is one of the most important things that you need to do, is the hard work and dedication, and understand that that's part of the process. The second part would be that the mindset of an entrepreneur is that he's going to get hit, and to be able to get hit and know the negativity that comes with that creates strong minds, and from strong minds become successful people. So it's part of the journey. Enjoy the ride, guys. Thank you. Any other questions, guys? Come on, give it to me. There we go. Very good. So here we go.
Will you only support startups related to crypto?
Very good question. So we've got a network internationally. So we work with a lot of the international VCs, funds, family offices internationally, not only locally. And we are industry agnostic. Obviously, certain things we do not deal with because we have to stay within guidelines, but we are industry agnostic for life cycle. To answer the question, so we do everything. Every stage, yeah, all the way up to IPO. Anybody else? Come on, guys, gentlemen at the back, give me something. There we go. There's a hand up. There we go.
When it comes to launching like a startup in cryptos, you're going to raise funds. How much do you think you should be reinvesting back into the project as a team, and how much you should be taking as sheer profits to
All of it.
All of it?
All of it. Don't as much as you can. Don't take anything
out, put all of it into your business. That's the only thing that's going to take you to success. We've seen so many companies that are supposed to be successful, but their burn rate went through the roof, and not only they were taking so much out of salaries, etc., and enjoying themselves, networking, and businesses fail that way. So definitely put as much effort as you can into product. I've been working with loads of startups, and product is number one. Look at how you can actually service your clients instead of looking for profits in the early stages. Okay, thank you so much, all you guys, and really appreciate you guys yet again for joining us today on this co-event, and give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you so much.